Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here. Lahm. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
And here's the chance to counter.
That ball looks a good one. And he cuts out the supply.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Gullit.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Ed Nielsen. Great vision.
Gullit.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men.
Gullit is firing after that one.
And they're quick to press. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos. That's good play. And this is Gullit.
Oh, important interception. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Probing pass.
Oh, that's clever.
Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he's straight offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Cruyff. Gullit.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, they could break here. And this is Drogba. There's no flag. He might be in here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ed Nielsen is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot!
Cameroon have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Gets his head on it!
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Lam.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Now it's Hullet.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Vieira. Maldini goes on a run down the left wing. Messi. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Oh, delightful ball. Messi. Cruyff
Can so cleverly bypass the press.
over to the left. Hullet.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
He came in hard, very hard.
That has not gone well.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
And this is Cruyff.
Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Drogba!
Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. Nesta makes the interception.
Cruyff.
Looking to be a menace in the final third.
Cameroon
Are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Thinks about the shot.
Roberto Carlos.
Has it.
Big header!
That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. Big chance! Brilliant from Cantona! A finish of true class!
And this is getting better and better.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
the most accurate pass.
Thuram. Lahm. No, again there's no way through. That's a cute ball.
Gullit providing an outlet on that flank.
Messi. Lahm.
And he goes cross-field.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space. Great ball if he can get there.
Maldini eases him off the ball.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Barcelona finding their passes. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. There could be trouble here. Zanetti. Ferry looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Now it's Drogba.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cantona receives it in a good position here. Pinged towards the front line. Cruyff goes sliding in. Here's a sharp little ball here. That's been drilled forward. Tries to play it through.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's clever.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Now it's Cruyff. Messi.
Can he get it through? No, that was never going to make it. Edmilson.
2 minutes to be added on. Messi.
Here's Vieira. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. but the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
And here's Hullet. Messi.
Played out towards the right wing. Looking tidy in possession.
Chance! Superb from Hullet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So, a breakthrough already.
And here's Beckham. And it's Lahm. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Edmilson. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini. That has been cut short. Zanetti.
Arsenal are really in a position where...
Shoots! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Beckham. It's an early cross.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Vieira. That has not gone well. Cameroon look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
In towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. And it's Edmilson. Davids, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Cruyff. Hullet. Messi. Zanetti.
There they go, hunting again.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pull it. Out towards the flank. And here's Beckham. Tries to cross. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Cruyff, and this is Beckham. And he plays one through. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Triol tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Pullet is onto it in a flash. That has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. This possibly the last play of the half. Beckham goes short. He's in a great position here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
On the road outside the stadium.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Roberto Carlos, big header, off the post, and it's there! And the lead is extended still further. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player...
He gets big! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Vieira. Can he get it through? Thuram deals with that comfortably. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in space and looking for options. Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Cruyff tries to thread one through. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Cameroon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17, Johan Cruyff.
Messi,
Number
a player
23,
so deservedly
Beckham.
decorated with praise
Number
and glory.
15,
And he's
Tadic.
managed to get free.
Number
The cross
13,
comes in.
Vieira. Coming on the field, number 18,
Arsenal
Figo.
get their fourth
Number
corner.
20, Jan Koeman. Number 22,
Punched away.
Makalele. Number 24,
Figo gets his head on
Gattuso.
it! Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Arsenal are Pullet with a definite foul there.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Pullet looking to play him in.
Good ball over the top.
Dida getting this one clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Pullet. Ball comes in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that because it had a decent chance of progressing?
And it's Lam.
Roberto Carlos with the slide tackle there.
Ball looks a good one. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Collier. And here's Hullet. It's a promising position. There will be a throw-in.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Leicester does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? Roberto Carlos.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Referee's given a throw.
That's a throw. Davids. Edmils is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Edmilson. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Davids. Great defending, strong and determined.
Could move up a gear here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, can he get onto this? Figo. He has found the way through. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's taking no chances there. Hangs one in. Keeper's dealt with that.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
And he's intervened well there.
Roberto Carlos.
Dink through.
And Cruyff! Cruyff! That is beyond words!
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Cameroon grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is a mighty effort. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that could... And Hullet!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes forward. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Edmilson. And it's Zanetti. Davids. It's a threatening ball. Cantona!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Tries to pass it through. And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal are sitting pretty... Cantona! Quarter of an hour played. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Zanetti. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, can he get onto this? And the counter is on. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Floated through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, super shot at goal! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Cameroon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Zanetti. Now Davids. And here's Cantona. Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Now it's Cantona. Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Thuram.
Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Searching pass he's played there. Dida with the clearance.
Lam. Thuram.
And it's Vieira. Cruyff, played out wide.
Lam.
And it's Vieira. Out towards the flank. Lam charging forward down that flank.
Well played and well cleared.
That'll be a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Cross flung in. Oh, what a climb! Goal! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in...
Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Roberto Carlos delivers. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Corner number 2 then.
There will be 3
And he gets rid in a
minutes
hurry.
time.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Pings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And back to the keeper they go. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Arsenal do lead, but it's quite a game.
Just a quick
Half-time,
announcement. We would like to
3-2.
inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And the action is back on the way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. Davids defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Hullet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Edmilson. He's not got that quite right. Collar chasing after it. Triol. Beckham. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Hullet. And it's Roberto Carlos. Edmilson. This might spell danger. And this is Roberto Carlos. Terrific header. Sticks it away. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. This has become one super... He gets big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cameroon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Edmilson. Now Davids. Now it's Hullet. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Could move up a gear here.
Davids.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising.
But it turned out that was not the case.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Climbs up big! In for the pieces!
Can he stop it going out?
Looking to play him in.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm cuts it out.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Lahm, lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball.
Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Cristiano
Substitutions
Ronaldo
taking
has
place.
delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Arsenal have their third corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Nice looking ball.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Spread neatly.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
Arsenal get their fourth corner.
Punched away.
Oh, it's a great ball here. But he's gone backward here.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Now it's Cantona.
O'Shea, he's got away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he shoots!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
O'Shea wins the duel this time.
Looking for options for movement.
2 minutes to be added on. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
Against
fervent,
Cameroon.
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Tries a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Cruyff, Davids gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Pullet. Now it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Played into the middle.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Oh no, this does not look good. Nicely aimed pass. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Davids. And it's Cruyff. Messi. Cruyff. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Lahm. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. He rises! That's travelling a long way. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi. Cross goes in there. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Good ball, good take. Produces a mighty effort. It's in! The breakthrough strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Out towards the flank. Now he's off and running. Maldini makes the interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Terrific header! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a goal kick. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Edmilson. And it's Zanetti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Quality ball. Lahm. Cruyff. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Hullet. Beckham has it in a wide position.
Oh, smashing header! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to...
And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Koller might just make this. Edmilson. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. More and more pressure on the ball here. Maldini. To Lahm. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered across. And that's the keeper's ball. Davids. Davids. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Over to the left, looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Beckham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Cameroon really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? Now
Oh, what has happened here? Gullit is onto this. Davids. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Edmilson. And it's Davids. Now it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Could move up a gear here. It's played through for him. Cruyff gets into a good position. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Taking place.
To increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Lam. Thuram, he's on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and it's made its way to him. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Davids! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This looks promising. Good take, and it shoots! Well, there's the clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And that gets things running.
Well, Nilsson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
And this is Ronaldo. Chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Cameroon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Roberto Carlos.
Plays it forward. Zanetti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, they could charge, surely!
Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new... Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cameroon with the corner, they're first. Lam gets it away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Tries a shot!
Thuram deals with that comfortably. And it's at Nilsson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Thuram cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is ended up in no man's land. Gently done. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pullet is onto it in a flash. That is good alertness. Works it forward. Davids. And the through ball.
Oh, shooting chance!
Has fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal!
And again they hit the front.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Arsenal go into the lead. Toss somewhat off target. Messi. Half an hour played now. Zanetti. Cameroon finding their passes. He's on it, can he get away? Now the ball in. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, it's a great ball. And the finish! It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cruyff. Probing pass.
Good ball over the top.
That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through.
Priol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Zanetti. Davids. Looking to play him in. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Distributed tidily. Crosses it in. Edmilson. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Either side
expecting
holding
traffic
back
to be
here.
heavy
It
after
has
the
been
final
quite a
whistle
half,
today.
this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pull it.
And the counter is on.
Neatly clipped into space. It's a goal kick. That has not gone well. And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. And it's Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Now he's off and running.
Roberto Carlos floated through.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Beckham under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids to Messi. And it's Edmilson. Edmilson. Nice looking ball. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kohler is offering a wry smile there.
Now here's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Lahm, and he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vieira is fouled, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Taking place.
Vieira. Lahm. That pass has been well intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Cameroon really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, what a mistake! There's the delivery. Now it's Beckham. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Edmilson. Driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Davids. Edmilson. And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Maldini with the clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
They get a throw in.
Substitution.
I think we're just about done here. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Davids. Lahm. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Incoming to... Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And that is that. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And already we're underway here.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Cruyff. Beckham with the cross.
He rises! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Quality ball. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Davids. So it is still 0-0. Zanetti puts his foot on the gas. Davids. And here's Hullet. Distributed tidily. An instinctive, terrific header. And it's a goal! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cameroon have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Beckham. Beckham is fouled. Quickly taken. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's had it taken off him. Hullet. He's in a good position here. And he's in on goal. Goes back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And this is Hullet. Great vision. Played towards the front line. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Referee's given a throw. There's the shot! They've scored! Arsenal are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. This looked...
Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, that's a key interception. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Berry. Cameroon do have a chance to counter here. Oh, delicate chip through.
There will be 1 minute added
It's a
time.
good ball out wide.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to
And
express on the first half?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
So once again, we're underway.
Now this could be a chance. Ronaldo is firing after that one. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Davids.
And here's Cruyff.
He's found a way past. Threads one in. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, good spread. Lahm plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Cameroon trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Cameroon are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Beckham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Cruyff shapes to shoot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper has taken decisive action. It's a promising position. Cross goes in there. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Pinches it off him. Cameroon needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's picked his way through. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Figo.
Number 17.
And it's Figo.
Johan Cruyff.
I was going to be disappointed
Number
with that.
15, Davids. Number 13.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Number 11, Didier Drogba.
Zanetti.
Number 12, Van
Edmilson.
Basten. Number 18,
And the
Figo.
whistle's gone, presumably
Number
for offside.
22, Makalele. Number 24, Gattuso. Substitution.
And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Got a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Hullet. Davids. Now it's Beckham. Figo. And this is Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Lahm. It's a sharp pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lahm. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Makalele. Figo. Out to the right. Cross flood. He gets big! Against the crossbar!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldinho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Ronaldinho has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Tries to cross. Well read, and the danger is averted.
2 added
O'Shea
minutes has been
looking
indicated.
for a runner. Floated through. So much time and space here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turan. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.